Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is Saturday morning qualifying here at the Watkins Glen International Raceway as we set the field here on the Armor All Pole Day for tomorrow's running of the Body Armor Finger Lakes 1000 live here from Watkins Glen International. Cars rolling out onto the pit lane straight here at Watkins Glen. This absolutely iconic 14-turn road course here in the Finger Lakes region of Western New York. It's going to be an absolute thriller this weekend here for the longest race we've ever done in the series. 30 laps tomorrow around this racetrack, and it should be an absolutely fantastic day of racing here at Watkins Glen. Cars rolling out onto the grid. I'm joined in the booth today with Abe Troxel here, brother of Thomas Troxel, who's going to be going out here in just a few moments. It's a big weekend here at Watkins Glen. We have a bunch of wild, beautiful looking throwbacks here, but obviously a lot on the line in this race. How important is this qualifying session for these guys here as we've got a 30-lap race tomorrow?
I honestly think this qualifying session could be very, very exciting and mostly extremely important for where you could finish in this race. If you start in, say you start inside the top 10, you could be looking at a top 10 run through the entire day. If you qualify from about 20th on back, I wouldn't say that you'd have a very good shot at winning the race. But hey, I started 43rd in season 3 of the NOFSRL Cup Series, and I won the race. So anything can happen, but you never know.
No, it is definitely a crazy weekend here. The longest race we've ever done. And it happens to be, we had a few throwbacks last season at South Boston, what was supposed to be a throwback weekend. But we have a proper throwback weekend on hand here. A ton of drivers paying tribute to the Williams F1 team. I believe this is a late 96, 95 Williams F1 throwback that Jesse Turner's driving. Caleb Rose driving the iconic Yellow Submarine, hoping to have better luck than Chase Harris did. Trey Bartos in the Team Orica late 90s Dodge Viper Racing Team throwback. Daniel Bouchard, that I believe is either, I don't think it's a Mike Skinner Busch Series throwback. I'm pretty sure that's Jimmy Johnson throwback to his first career start, I believe, in the 50 car. Eric Monaco driving the iconic number 43, paying tribute to the late John Andretti. That car is looking absolutely sexy here. Gonna love to see it again. Paying tribute to John Darlington later this season. Igor Barreto driving the Rusty Wallace throwback. Noah Clifton, the most unique throwback, one of the 2 rally throwbacks in the field, paying tribute to Sebastian Loeb's first ever World Rallycross title. Alexander Rowe driving the Golf McLaren F1 Le Mans team throwback. Davey Johnson, I don't remember who this is a throwback to, but it's a very lovely Campbell Soup throwback. Brandon Nelson, the defending champion, driving the Penrite Oil. I don't have the list up in front of me as to who he's throwing it back to, but the Aussie V8 supercar from back in the day. Ken Richards, I believe. Dale Lightning driving this. This car is legendary.
Oh, it sure is. What is that? If I can get a good look at the Kodiak number 25. That sure is a very classic car.
And our Lord and Savior, Paul Menard, riding on the hood of it. They are hoping for a great weekend here. Just in case, so this is a double knockout session. We're going to have the first round. We go from 40 cars to 10 cars, so 30 drivers are getting eliminated in this session, and then we'll have the top 10 shootout there. All 10 of the top 10 drivers in a 10-minute session to see who wins the Armor All Pole here at Watkins Glen International. Thomas Troxel, he'll be driving the I should have wrote this down. This is the Williams F1 car that was the last winner here when Watkins Glen hosted the United States Grand Prix.
Yeah, I'm excited to see how that car does in the race. Hopefully he can qualify good enough to have a shot at contending for this win, but who knows? That car looks sexy either way.
Andrew Williams riding a Kevin Harvick. I believe it's a Kevin Harvick throwback. You're going to have to forgive me. I don't have the list up in front of me as to what some of these are. Scott Upton driving the Wins throwback. Arthur Xavier, the Davey Allison Coors Light throwback. Ryan Durrani in the Jaguar F1 team. Christopher Alphabet, the Al Unser throwback. Couple of those in the field. Bailey Pendergast in the Ayrton Senna car. Equan Haslam in the Dale Jarrett car. David Johnson in the most cursed throwback of all time. The Mopar Dale Sr. tribute, and he put it in the wall. The Al Unser Jr. throwback, Daniel McMillan's got. Matt Kenseth, bunch of great cars in the field. Don't have time, unfortunately, for them all. Let's get down to business here. We got guys looking to advance into this top 10 shootout, and currently on the oh my goodness, there was a huge incident up here at the front end of the racetrack.
Oh no! I wonder who turned him there, or how he got into that accident there.
We saw Johnson's got damaged. The legendary turn 14. Shane Lake survived it last year, but not everybody survives this turn. Uh-oh. Oh, buddy.
Man, what a slide. Oh, another person's in the wall in the front straightaway, I'm pretty sure. There's someone low on the track.
Dodge is not having a good luck here so far to start this qualifying session. We don't even have all 40 cars out on the track. Alexander Rowe, he's currently P1. Scott Upton P2, Dustin Davis P3, Christopher Alphabet, Brandon Nelson. Oh, there goes Colton Yo, rocking the Mikey throwback. He just shot up to second on the leaderboard. Alphabet, Brandon Nelson, Angel Olvera, Eric Monaco, and Nelson Reeves, your top 10 at the moment. But as we said, there's going to be some big names left out of this top 10 shootout. And they've got 3.5 minutes to get a move on here. We got cars still on pit road. It's going to be a very tight session here. Justin Zeidel, our points leader, is down in 20th. Meanwhile, his closest competitor is in the top 10 shootout currently.
Yes, that Justin Zeidel has been on a very steep decline in the last few races from how far he was ahead in the points lead. He's still ahead by 98 points. But it just shows that anything can happen in this series. And Justin Zeidel, who's looking really strong at the start of this season, could fall all the way back and still lose this championship, which hasn't even started yet.
No, this truly is, though, as us Yankee fans have been saying for about 3 months now, the season starts today. The race to the championship truly starts this weekend here. We're entering the final stretch of the season. We're under 10 races to go after that thriller at Atlanta last week, and Brett Sierra put it in the wall back there, and this is not the kind of lap that Zeidel needs to put in because he's tailing Shane Lake. That's not going to get him the kind of speeds he needs. Angel Olvera in the 42, though. Shane Lake's teammate is up to second. Yo third, Upton fourth, Davis fifth, Turner sixth, Nelson seventh, Alphabet 8th, Brett Sierra 9th, Thomas Troxel 10th. So the home team, a Team Velocitar's got a car in the top. Actually, Dracoan Racing is a home team too, Owen Miles from New York. So a couple of hometown heroes for the local teams out here going for gold. Here comes the New York Special driven by Marty Sakala, and he puts it in the wall getting out of pit road.
All right, so that car looks very nice. Hopefully he doesn't bin in any more than he already has, but hopefully he can put in a good lap here. I don't even know, he should be able to get around before the timer runs out, but he might be able to get in one more lap. These drivers need to start putting in their heater laps right about now, or else they're going to be missing the top 10 and moving on to the final round.
Oh ho ho! Nelson Reeves driving the Fred Nando Lonzo Renault throwback. I don't know where he is on the track, but he just went to the top of the leaderboard. Oh boy, 145, 146. Nelson Reeves absolutely blazed the field by almost 0.2 of a second to get himself provisionally into the top 10 shoot. That has probably locked him into the top 10 shootout. I don't see 10 guys bumping him down with that kind of lap time. A huge lap from him. Zachary Fitzwater rocking the Sahara Force India car. He is a second and a half off of 40th. It has not been a good session for Fitzy. And he's coming to pit road? No, he's getting a little rate. Oh, him and Turner collide.
He almost got hooked there.
Oh, what in God's name?
What? Oh, that is crazy.
I don't know what in the world Jesse Turner just did. He just hit a glitch or something.
Oh my God, I didn't expect that.
Under 20 seconds, but they're going to get probably an extra lap in because of the time differentials. Turner is still into the top 10 shootout, so he's going to have a chance here. Oh boy! 10th position at the stripe, 1:45.731. Justin Zeidel just bumped himself into the top 10 shootout. A huge lap from our points leader. Waiting to see how much bonus time we get on the... Oh, we may be out of... But we're not getting any bonus time? Oh my goodness. Is that complete? That might have... Justin Zeidel, as the clock expires, I think just got himself into the top 10 shootout. Waiting to see if the clock expires here. There's no clock going. Oh my good... Oh, he got bumped out! At the last second, he got bumped back out! Andrew Miller just bumped his way into the top 10 shootout. There's no clock going, so I don't know how much time they're going to keep going cars on the racetrack. That was Davis across the stripe. He's still in. Here comes Haslam. Clifton's going to put it in the wall. McMillan to the stripe. Oh, Clifton tearing up that car. Oh my goodness. Our points leader had himself into the top 10 shootout for just a moment, but then he got bumped right back out. Unbelievable scenes here at Watkins Glen.
Yeah, this qualifying session is getting crazy. Like I said, they needed to start putting in their hot laps now, and they are doing just that with a bunch of drivers on that bubble getting bumped out.
Oh, and in the last few seconds, Zachary Fitzwater went from bottom 30, but outside the top 35. The road course king just bumped himself to third in round number 1. Fitzy is going on to the top 10 shootout, a 1:45.445. We were literally just talking about him a few minutes ago. He wasn't even within a second and a half of the leaders. He just bumped himself into the top 10 shootout as the clock expires. This session, the end, last few minutes there, the intensity just ratcheted up to a whole nother level here.
Yeah, like I said earlier, and I'm going to keep repeating this, that those drivers put in those hot laps, and it showed with how many drivers got pushed out there. And Zachary Fitzwater going all the way from 41st to start P3 in this final session here. It just shows you how dedicated these drivers are to putting in these laps.
So, that is the round number 1. Take a look there at the rest of this field. 11th through 41st is set. Patrick Smith, our winner from last Saturday night, he'll start last. I don't know how. This man has some of the wildest inconsistency I've ever seen, but he's also won caution-free races from deep in the field. He did it last week. He did it at Darlington. He's got 30 laps coming up Sunday to make up all that time. We'll be right back here after a quick commercial break, and we'll be back with the top 10 Armor All top 10 shootout from Watkins Glen.
Germ-proof your car with Armor All Disinfectant. Kills 99.9% of bacteria and viruses.
Crazy years they race under the Genesee beer can. We got second and first. These two who have been nip and tuck with each other all season long, Davis and Zeidel. And it's coming to our Lewis and Max moment here at Watkins Glen as they qualify to set the grid for tomorrow's biggest race of the season here. Super Glen Week as well. Got to take a few moments. Shout out everybody running a race this weekend. There's a couple more coming up today. Oh, buddy!
Oh, that was close. Oh, that could have completely doused that lap if he would have hit the wall there.
Goodness, they both almost biffed it. Here we go. Scott Upton setting the pace here. as we head around the Watkins Glen, 14 turns around the Watkins Glen International Raceway, up the top of the hill, down the long back straightaway into the braking zone down here of the carousel. Upton is running that car to the max, 180 miles an hour, all the way down to about 100 miles an hour in the apex of the corner. Let's see what Zidell can get in the draft. Almost hit 188. Got some guys on the warm-up lap. Not going to worry about that for the moment. But Upton, he's got clean track in front of him. Davis has got clean track. But Zidell may be able to pick up a little bit of a toe if he can get just a little bit closer in that Honda. He's running a good lap. Davis put it in the grass a little bit.
Oh, these drivers are putting every inch of their car out on the track there, running that motor to the highest RPMs that they can, and just absolutely pushing it, trying to get pole. These two have been battling for this championship lead all season, and it's all going to culminate here at this race to see which one is actually going to have a very good shot at winning this championship.
Here they go, and we can't forget about some of these other guys, Fitzy and Yo specifically, but these two right now are within a race of each other. 98 points separates them. Obviously, Davis is going to need realistically more than one race to catch Zidell, but he can still see him headed through 14. Almost hit the Taco Bell wall. Zidell puts it in the wall.
Zidell hit the wall. He's in the grass as well.
He kept his foot in it, though. And he beat him on lap time despite putting it into the wall.
Oh, my Lord. That's insane.
Goodness, this qualifying session is absolute madness. And Colton Yo is going to split the top two. He puts in a flyer, 146.212. Upton is out of here, though. He is off to the races in that wins Toyota Camry for Grattan Motorsport. Heads it off into the carousel, just flying around here. Keep in mind, he's already got 2 poles on the season, looking for his third one. But this is the battle right here. Zidell, that side of that car doesn't look too bad. He kept his foot in it. I don't think he has too much damage to the side of that race car.
Yeah, I think it's not going to affect him that much. I think he can still put in a meter of the lap. I mean, he beat his championship rival there for the pole there at the moment. So even if he wrecked and still set the fastest lap, imagine what he can do in a clean lap.
I would argue he might have had a pole-winning lap brewing up there, because he has Davis's toe still. He's not that far behind him. Probably that 3/10 right there separates Zidell from Upton, as they are on the front row currently, is probably the difference. We'll see if Davis can put in any sort of a heater. Scott Upton is just flying in this 41. Oh, that's a wide apex. Oh,
he's gonna just kiss the wall, but he did the exact same thing that Zidell did. I don't think it's gonna affect his lap.
Whoa, Alexander Rowe. Oh, Davis to the pole! Davis to the pole! Zidell to P2!
Oh my God, this is getting insane again!
Oh, here comes Reeves now on the front row. He splits Nelson Reeves just split the top 2 in points. Dustin Davis, though, 145.582, blitzes the field. An absolute flyer of a lap here. Who cares about Zidell's toe? This man is... Our Road America winner is on fire here today at Watkins Glen, and he's looking to send a message here to Zidell. Well, watch out for this 21 car, because he's going to have more toe on the 42. 3.5 minutes to go here in Watkins Glen qualifying. One of the most intense sessions we have ever seen in this series.
Yeah, I cannot believe how much they're actually putting it on the line. I thought the top 10 would be good enough, but I guess starting on pole matters a lot more to them, as these two are just battling. You can't forget about Nelson Reeves either, as he is pushing it hard as well. But this is just crazy. Like, this is insane. This is one of the best qualifying sessions I've watched all year.
No, this is definitely up on there. One of the best qualifying sessions I think we've ever seen. And Miller and Turner, they're not going to get laps in. I'm pretty sure their cars are too damaged. Alexander Rowe across the stripe, no movement there. What does Upton have? Can he keep it off the wall? Runs the apex a lot tighter. This is going to be a little bit quicker, perhaps. Can he get up there? 1:45.86 was his previous time. Not going to beat it there. Here comes Davis. I don't know how. Oh, Zeidel's around. That's probably going to do it for him.
Pancake the side of that car.
That car is now destroyed.
His qualifying session is over. Oh, my.
Oh, and Yo, I think, put it in the wall. Colton Yo, top 6 in points, just put it in the wall as well.
Oh, they are all wrecking. They are going so hard for this pole right now.
Davis and Reeves, though, there's nobody else even in the 145.7 bracket. They are absurdly far out there. Now, Turner, Miller, they've got their cars fixed up. Can they put in a lap? We know Turner is quick. That Buck Racing car has had speed on the road courses. Oh, Reeves wants to get around Olvera. I think he wants to see if he can get that last little bit. He only needs about half a tenth of a 5/100th of a second or so. He may. Oh, he sent it way too wide.
The grass a little bit. He's gonna go way wide.
Way too wide.
Around him. He's squeezing him there.
Here they go into the toe of the boot. Reeves is going to door slam him a little bit. Olvera goes wide. That's going to kill Reeves' lap time. Oh, here comes Upton. I think he's had toe for most of this lap on Andrew Miller. Runs the exit of the boot a little too wide. Is he going to try and make a pass on Miller? Is Miller on a flyer of a lap? Oh, they're side by side. Way too wide.
The curbs there, way wide.
Uh-oh. Upton.
Oh.
They're both not going to hit the wall, but Miller, they make contact! This is absolute madness here at Watkins Glen. Oh, Fitzy sends it into the corner. All right, this should be everybody's final lap here. Let's see if anybody has anything to increase their time. Turner, I think he's now. Oh, Reeves went to the top! Reeves went to the top of the leaderboard!
Reeves to the pole! Oh my goodness, that might clinch it there, but I don't know.
We said he only needed a few hundredths of a second to get the pole. Who's going to have a shot? Rose into pit road. Yo's onto pit road. Zeidel's damaged, so we got a couple cars we know won't make it back for another lap. Let's see. Oh boy, they're going to get a lot of time left. Almost 2 minutes left on the clock. Here comes Turner. Up through the heel of the boot. He's going to come up now to the exit of the boot. Let's see what kind of a lap he can put in this 6 machine. But Reeves and Davis have blitzed the field at the top. Now nobody's even in the 145.6 bracket. They are so fast around this racetrack.
Yep, he's going to take the corner really well right there, and he's going to hopefully not run it wide here, and he could put in a...
Whoa!
Oh, no, he hit the wall. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have said anything at all.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
And he still was... He gained 4 seconds on that lap, too. The pain there.
Oh, my God, dude.
Oh,
this is
no.
insane.
No, the curse. We cursed Turner. He might have had a shot to maybe get himself into the top 5. Here comes Andrew Miller. Can he do any better? I hope he can. Sticks the apex much tighter. Here he comes, coming to the start-finish line. What's his time going to be? At the stripe, it's going to be a lot faster than what it was. Oh, he moved up to 7th on the leaderboard, so a respectable lap time from him. This man.
Sure Nelson Reeves has this one in the bag.
This man is flying. Does Fitzy have any more last second magic in that 15 car at the stripe? Doesn't improve his time. Upton's down pit road. Yo, Zeidel. I don't think Rowe is on a lap that's going to count. I'm pretty sure this is going to do it.
I don't believe he's going to get there.
Waiting for
everybody.
everybody.
I wish this qualifying session would never end. This is some of the most exciting racing I've seen.
Oh, I don't think he's going to have enough time to get around back again because I think he's on his out lap. But he's got a top 4 starting position at the moment, so it's even though he's not going to get to count this lap, Alexander Rowe is still flying and continuing his second half blaze through the field. Yo's coming back out, not going to be for anything. Nobody else is going to get a time in. Clock is going to expire here. That does it in one of the wildest sessions we've ever seen. Nelson Reeves Dustin Davis blitzed the field, and Davis and Zidell start second and third. The top two, though, at Davis and Reeves, they are almost, Reeves is 0.3 of a second almost up on Justin Zidell. The entire field there. Turner never really, unfortunately, got a clean lap in, but final thoughts there as Nelson Reeves takes the Armor All pole heading into Sunday's race. If the race is anything like we've seen today, it is going to be one of the craziest we have ever seen.
Wow is really all I can say about that qualifying session. That was insane. Nelson Reeves and Justin Davis actually absolutely just torched the field. 0.3 ahead of the next car, which is our championship leader, Justin Zidell. I wonder how he's going to put this run into the race. I wonder how all of these drivers are going to put their runs into the races there as they put on some heater laps here at Watkins Glen. I'm just so excited to watch this race.
This is going to be the build-up to this race, the throwback weekend, all the old school schemes out here, and all the championship implications on the line in this race, and it doesn't get any bigger than the top two in points, starting second and third. Outdid by the rookie who has not had a great season in Nelson Reeves, but now's as good a time to any to turn it around, and with the power of Fernando Alonso, Reeves has the car on the pole for EEL Racing. A week after the win, they get back on the pole here for their second pole. No, that actually might have been their... No, that is their second pole position of the season here. Boy, oh boy, the intensity of this race continues to climb. And we will see you all, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow at 12 noon Eastern for the Body Armor Finger Lakes 1,030 laps around this iconic Watkins Glen International. Until then, for Abe Troxel, Matt Tuck signing out. Enjoy the rest of Saturday from Super Glen Week, and we will see you guys tomorrow.